So I am a soon-to-be retired school counselor, elementary school counselor, in just a few days actually, and I've decided to start my own YouTube channel. Today it's going to be cleaning out my kitchen cabinets because I don't want to do it after I retire. So I decided to start on my kitchen cabinets, pulled everything out of two, got a nice spill of what I think was steel cut oats expired in my utensil drawer. So they're all in the cabinet, pardon me, the sink, getting ready to be washed. So I had all of this in these two cabinets. I've already thrown away two expired things and one jar of honey that was hard as a rock. So now my task is to get a little bit more out of this cabinet and then see if I can find a place to put it all. So this is the drawer where things go to die, apparently. Measuring cups, potato masher, I don't use that often, spaghetti strainer, another spatula that I don't really want, but my husband likes. Kebab sticks that we haven't used in years, but when I retire, maybe we will again. Okay, this, I think a year ago, I threw away the grill that went with it, so that can go in the trash. I bought this thinking I would flatten out a lot of chicken breast. Haven't done so yet, but maybe I will. This goes in the dishwasher that I don't use because it doesn't work well. I'll throw it in the dishwasher in case we decide to get it fixed or something. That can go out of this drawer. More measuring cups. Another meat thermometer. This hamburger patty maker that my husband loves. I do not love it, but he likes to cook too, so he gets a say. Pretty cake thing, I guess. Okay, I'm going to work on this, and I'll show you what it looks like after I have hopefully made it look nice, but I don't know where to put all this stuff, so here we go. I did have to show you this giant meat thingy injector that we have and we've used once, but you know, I guess we might want to inject more meat in the future. You know what? There might be some more interesting things in here. The other half of the hamburger patty maker. Another injector. Ooh, pie server. Oh, wait. No, that's not what I thought it was. We bought this for some reason. Never used it. I think I could get away with getting rid of it. Oh. I guess a can opener? Pardon me, jar opener. Okay, so now let's see what I can get rid of to make this more user-friendly. So it may still look pretty pitiful to you, but to me it looks a lot better. I got rid of an old, well, I started to say an old set. Here's two. Measuring cups where the amounts are rubbed off. I really don't need to keep those because I have this nice set of measuring cups. I have to keep the meat injector, but the syringe thingies that my husband may use to inject meats, I put them into another place. I have a little tiny drawer below the sink that's too small for anything else, so they are going to live in there. Measuring spoons going to go to live with the spoons. Getting rid of a couple more things, and to me that looks a lot better. And I think I'll be able to find things rather than just having to pull everything out and look. So I'm okay with that for now. I have the Minimal Mom, my favorite YouTuber, playing in the background. Whenever I try to clean or organize, I put on Dawn's videos, and it helps me with motivation. I think she calls it body doubling. Anyway, it's awesome. Check her out, Minimal Mom. So in my decluttering, I found 4 bags of leftover sauce from taco kits. Like, we don't like that thin sauce. We like the thicker salsa with chunks of tomato. So we get these out of the taco kit, but then we never use them. And for some reason, I feel guilty throwing them away. You know, I grew up with wonderful parents. I'm pretty sure they said, if you don't eat this, children in foreign countries will starve. If you're my age, you know that. Don't know what that is. And I also found a cheese pack. I don't even know where that came from. Let's see. Old El Paso, apparently at some point. We bought something that had a cheese pack with it. So I'm going to give myself permission to throw these out. Haven't used them, never going to use them. Also found these from about 2 years ago when I decided to use this product to try to shed weight. Tasted good. Got bored with it pretty quick, and I see that it expired in January of this year. So, this was expensive. I might try to drink it up before, you know, I know it's expired, but I'm going to keep it and maybe drink it up fast. I found 3 bottles of dill weed. Kept one. These 2 were not expired, but my sister cooks a lot more than I do, so I'm going to give her those if she'll take them. Brand new cornstarch. That was in the cabinet. I didn't know it was in the cabinet, so I bought another brand new cornstarch. I use cornstarch about twice a year, so give that to my sister. For some reason, at some point, I was into turmeric, thinking that would help me lose weight and be healthy. Don't remember getting rid of that, although it's not expired. And thyme. I don't like thyme. I don't know why I have thyme, but I'm getting rid of the thyme as well. Okay, more progress. So this drawer was a complete mess. This is the aforementioned oatmeal drawer. It was full of utensils, so full that I can never find anything. So I'm going to leave only the things that I use. And you know what? I don't use a whisk that often. Gotta have a whisk, but I don't use it that often. So I've got our favorite spatulas, the soup ladle, 2 pairs of tongs, can opener, my favorite spoon, and the jar opener. And I think I might try leaving just these things in here. Have a whole bunch of more stuff that I like and do use, but not as often. So I'm going to find another place for it. So this wasn't actually in the picture, the video earlier. I have this basket full of spices, and all of these flavorings and spices came out of the cabinet. I don't use them a lot, so whenever I need something, I just get the basket out and dig through it till I find it, and it's kind of a mess. So my next project is to sort out the old stuff and see if I can organize and make a nice place to put flavorings and spices. Here's my cabinet so far. Not nearly done. And trash can full of expired foods. Wasted money. If I had back all the money that I've wasted on letting foods expire, I would have so much money, but all gone. Maybe in my retirement I can market myself safe from doing that anymore. We'll see. Oh, found 2 more boxes of tea. Lots of tea. I cannot believe how much space I was wasting on tea. Boxes and boxes of tea. Sometime last year, I decided yet again to give up sugar. It didn't take. So I bought myself box after box of sweet flavored teas. No calories, no sugar, just sweet flavors. And they are mostly still here somewhere in the pile that I showed you a moment ago. I'll find them again. Anyway, I threw all of the boxes away and put all of the tea bags into one container. And after I retire in just a few days, I'm going to make it my goal to have at least 1 cup of hot tea a day until all the teas are gone. I'll put that among my top 10 goals after retirement. Okay, so it's time to get over there in the clutter and see what I can do to clean up the mess. Wish me luck. So I'm going into this cabinet next. I haven't finished with my other cabinets. I am making progress. But on that top shelf is a bunch of stuff. I don't know what's up there. I am short, and whatever goes up there is probably going to go up there to dye. I'm pretty sure I see an Easter egg dyeing kit up there that's been there for a long time. So I'm going to get up on the step stool, figure out what's up there, and maybe reorganize. So here is the finished project on this cabinet. A lot of space left. And the finished project on this cabinet. The one that says junk is full of spices I rarely use, and the unmarked basket there is the spices that I use often. Fish breadings, rice and beans, liquid flavorings, and fats. I don't know that the Pam will stay there. It might get annoying having to pick it up from laying on its side. It's too tall to stand up, but it's there for today. And this one, leaving things I rarely use on the top. Beans and tomatoes and greens on the second shelf, and lunch staples on the bottom. So here is the finished project on all the tea that I bought. All the tea that I bought last year in this one tub, and I added to it the bone broth. The mornings I don't have a cup of hot tea, perhaps I'll have a cup of bone broth. So that is the end of the kitchen clean out for today. There's still a lot more to do on the lower cabinets, but I'm pretty happy with the upper cabinets. You may be wondering where I stashed the bin of tea and bone broth packets. I put those in the hall closet. There was room there, and hopefully I won't find it in a year untouched. All right, thanks. See you soon.